Okay, we got some dogs. Dogs from Muybridge. Dogs in action, and they look like pretty bad photos, so that's my forte. So I'm gonna do that. I mean, I've been a bit critical, haven't I, of this project, this photo project of Ed. I mean, do you think picking a black dog against a black background is the way to go? I don't know. I don't know. Potentially not. Um, but you know, what do I know about this stuff? I'm not an expert action photographer, dude, from 1920s, whenever this was. I'm just pointing out that for me, as someone with eyeballs in their head that need. Funny thing about my eyeballs, they need like to discriminate between objects via contrast. And as you can see, this white dog, he's amazing against the black background. God, what a star! Black dog, or whatever it is, dark dog, brown. It's probably a brownie thing, whatever. Can't see him for shit. So yeah, it's just an observation, a technical problem. And you might say, well, you know, he didn't make these studies for you, and it's like, yes, he did actually. He made it for people to study visually the animation of these dogs and animals. So he absolutely did, and I'm taking issue. Look at this dog here. He's such a cute dog, having his tug of war. Little do people really realise, many people in the dog brigade, that what he's actually doing there is it's a this is a behaviour that comes from ripping animals apart alive. Sometimes they're asses. Dogs like to rip the asses of animals. Often the asses of animals, from what I've seen. They rip them up, and then they die. Isn't that lovely? Mother Nature is always coming up with some really beautiful stuff. I mean, I like dogs, like everyone likes dogs, but you got to realise underneath what they actually are. It's it's pretty nasty. I think how they actually kill. Probably some of the most insensitive killers. So insensitive. Dogs definitely don't like a clean kill. That's for sure. They like to. I mean, you can say, well, it's not their fault. They don't have a rifle. Eh, I don't know. I mean, they've been around for long enough to invent one. What's the problem? Is that a real excuse? Don't have a rifle. Could have at least done some spears or something. So we've got, you know, the black dog is sort of somehow he's become visible, and I'm not going to get too detailed with that view. No one really wants to get too detailed with that. Just foreshortened thing. That's a pretty good one. The horse. I need to go find that one. Those horse ones. Somewhere in my collection that I scabbed off the internet. I was considering buying this these books, but I had a problem with I might still, but I had a problem with the books. I didn't like a lot of the stuff in there. I had a look and didn't. A lot of the stuff was like, what? And we had all the jockstrap dudes and stuff, but um, it wasn't just that. Just a lot of the stuff was like what he'd chosen as subject matter for people was just like carrying a teapot or something, like just stuff like this. I was like, and they had it's just a lot of the stuff I didn't really like the poses and everything, so I wasn't prepared to commit yet to the volume, the full opus. But I might go back have another look. And this way they published it too. They've got all stuff, different stuff. I wonder if this is gonna look weird now with this foot. All right. Can't really see what's happening there too well. Sort of. I might try it. Sort of. That's a pretty good pose, that one. So now I've said that, you see, like, I can't mess it up too much because, like, I've just admitted that's a good pose. Therefore, it should look good. And if it doesn't, whose fault it is. It's not Ed's this time, it's not Ed's fault. I hope I'm actually getting his name right, because I haven't checked it for a while, so maybe I'm just saying the wrong name. Oh well. Probably wondering why I'm not doing like straight curves and I'm doing it like that. Maybe you're not wondering like, maybe you're not wondering at all about that, but there's a reason I'm doing that. I'm not going to say why, I'm just going to be passive aggressive. No, it's to do with construction stuff, with curves, but sometimes these dogs, their arms look just like ours. Sort of like the elbows and that, and shoulders, just so close. And other times you're like, what is going on? Particularly with legs, or the back legs. The thing about drawing dogs is like, because there's so many breeds. If you fuck up the proportions, you just it's probably just another breed now. Oh well, it's not a greyhound anymore. It's a whatever. I'm not saying this is a greyhound. I don't know what it is. I do know, or do I? Maybe one of them is a greyhound. Maybe there is a greyhound. Jesus Christ! No, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look quite like a greyhound. Maybe it is a greyhound. It'd be embarrassing if I. No, it's too thick for a greyhound, surely. I'm paranoid. Doesn't matter. They're all failed wolves, aren't they? Greyhound's fast. Faster than a wolf. A little bit. Maybe not long distance. Wolf's pretty fast. What are we on for time here? 10 minutes. I'm just going to stop it at 15 minutes. This is what I want here. Yeah, for some reason my breathing was sounding weird on that other video. Like it was, I wasn't connected to a breathing machine or something. I don't know, my mic, it's pretty sensitive, I think. It's picking up that, yeah, like I said, that ping noise. This is an electronic noise, which is kind of annoying because it's going through a, I don't actually know what that is because it's going through a Focusrite. It shouldn't be picking up, I would have thought, that kind of noise, but it is. It's decided to. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this pose, all kinds of foreshortened stuff, there's all kinds of angles, there's all kinds of stuff. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I didn't foreshorten it enough. But let's just pretend it's turned a little less. Yeah, we kind of, I'm really just interested in that back part, but it's not quite, didn't quite get that. It's because that leg's got to go more. It's a bit of a challenge, this one. It's just like, it's not kind of pose I would come up with where I'd make it that weird. With that thing coming off the ground as well. I think that's coming off the ground even. So that's forward. Yeah, that's I'm just making stuff up there. It's doing something. It's doing something here, one. Getting into murky zone. Murky zone there. I'm not gonna. I think we'll finish on a bad one. There we go. That's good. Finish on a bad one there. That's what you want to do. Finish on, and we'll do some. I think we'll do some red. And just orange. So go some dog. Do some dog colour. Just to get these things just a little separate from our background in a painterly way. Really should redo my swatches. Very gaudy. Very gaudy, this dog swatches. I've got some of my own in there, but mainly grey tones. I don't think they can be seen on the video. I think it's just, I think that what's happening is that it's just because I can't show, it only shows the window I'm in, so it doesn't, I think I already said that before, I was repeating myself, but I'll warn that that's what would happen, because I'm expected, they put the mic in front of me and I've got to talk here for a significant period of time, so stuff's going to be said. That's, you know, that's what happens in real life. You repeat stuff, you repeat stories. And, so his leg is behind. He's having so much fun ripping apart, pretending he's ripping the arse out of an animal, but it's just a sheet. It's just doing dog stuff. And dogs are the kind of things that go rip an arse out of an animal, it's bleeding to death on the ground, and then they come run up to you with a big smile on their face and want a pat. You know what I mean? That's maniacs. So what have we got here? There we are. So we've got some dog poses. I think, yeah, some of them were alright. So there we are.